If you're really looking there, you'll find some. I got like patch and autos for real cheap.
Okay. Welcome in, everyone. So in this video, I am shopping Jake's Flea Market, which is in Bartow, Pennsylvania. I don't hit this flea market too often. Pretty unique flea market, as you'll see here in a second. This flea market, at least this morning, had a live performer, a guy playing a guitar and singing. You don't see that in too many flea markets. But pick up some cool stuff. That'll be the first part of the video. Then I hit a couple yard sales in the second part of the video. So I hope you enjoy.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier about Perky.
I might actually drive down.
I'm not. No,
But there's no
stretch.
walking traffic there anymore.
I know.
They come for the auction, but they
But
won't
the
walk
guys
the
that
field.
used to bring stuff, one of my guys started putting stuff through the auction. He only lived up the road. He used to bring his box truck down, and he'd always have stuff set aside for me. Not anymore. He just puts it through the auction. He just go ahead with it.
How's selling your pennants, sir?
Huh?
How are you selling your pennants?
10 each.
10 each? Okay, thank you.
So probably Wednesday when I go down there and drop everything off.
Gotta take a look in your case here, sir?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Is this all baseball in this one? Or, or a mix?
It's probably baseball.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. That's the best. How much do you have? I just get out. 17. If you're really looking there, you'll find some. I got like patch and autos for real cheap.
Okay. Is it separated by sport or is it all mixed?
You know what? I think it's mixed, but I think it's mostly baseball. Because I do mostly baseball. But there's.
Yeah, I see some stuff in here, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably mostly baseball. I mean, are you more basketball or?
More football, actually.
Oh,
but I know people. I mean, people buy baseball more because they can prospect.
It's a far. Oh, I got a Justin Jefferson.
There you go. Yeah, I'll dig through that box. There's some football back there.
There's some football in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more baseball, but it's not like the really old, football goes. How far does football go back? But I like the old. As you can tell, I like the old.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to complete a run of.
Auto. It's expensive. Though.
Yeah, I'm trying to collect a run of Benerick sign cards. So I have like 4 or 5.
He's my all-time. Favorite.
Buckus.
By far.
Yeah.
And I was one when I retired. But
wow.
Just his stories and his videos and.
Yeah, plus an actor, right?
And his teams always stunk, and he tried so hard. I gave him the credit for that.
Yeah.
Well, it is the toy here.
Whoa, bud. And then I sold everything.
Okay.
The guy bailed. He came last. And he just cleaned.
He took all his money. He had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He took all his money and put it the
2.5, 2.6.
3, 4.
Well, I always said if you could time travel in '86 with the basketball.
Yep.
And buy and keep the cases closed. And
$3.4 million.
Yeah.
But what happened was, as it turns out, the guy that bought the case put a down payment on it. Guess what happens? You got buyer's remorse.
Well, I would too. I mean, that's all I have in my account.
So papers.
Right.
For some reason, they just happen to go through the newspapers. Next thing you know, they find all these tobacco cards.
Like I got a newspaper.
It's wild.
When the Phillies won the World Series in 08, I got the Daily News. Never touched it. It's already starting to get yellow. And how's a car that's 100 years old? I don't care even if it's never been touched. How does it not work?
Maybe it's because
Rick sold it. He found a box of cars and he sold it for $3.2 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3.4. Yeah. There's an article.
I get. Yeah.
Because I was on the basketball team for 2 years. I didn't play. I was a manager.
Yeah.
And he's such a good man, and they deserve it. Although what did they do? They put a pad on the back of the wall. They should have put his name on the freaking floor.
There you go.
That's what I would have done. Congratulations. And you put up with him for 23 years?
Now
It's insane. It's insane. We've been together, what, 26 years?
Yeah.
Half my life. No, we're still talking. Because I'm into the 73s now. Baseball. So I guess you call that.
Well, Seth, if you want to just double me up on it.
I don't know.
22.
Okay.
I love him. I'm like old school guy.
Yeah.
He was such a great player.
Sort of overshadowed by Sanders, especially with the same number, right?
Yeah, the same jersey number.
22.
Which I can't believe they didn't retire Billy Simmons' number.
Yeah, right? You have change on that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you.
Do you want a bag?
No, I'll just toss it right in here. Yeah, that's cool.
Here's 17 and then one more coming.
All right.
There you go.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, have a good
Thank you very
one.
much.
Swing back.
All right. Yep. I had a few I sold already today, but there may be one more out there. It might be buried under something. Yeah, you remember Mad Charles? He's a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend in his own right.
Yeah. He should have went far. I guess he did go pretty far.
He
was on
did,
TV,
ever so
yeah.
close, but yet so far. Though,
Yeah.
But he fell.
Yeah.
He didn't get to where it should have been.
It seemed like he went a lot of different directions, huh?
But that was one of the problems. Everywhere and then some. And that's the
Yeah.
problem was he cut himself too thin. He should have just focused more on a couple things.
Yeah.
By doing so, he didn't get to that very next, the best level.
But he got noted, you know.
Yeah, that's still a hell of a lot better than I
did,
I
yeah.
guess.
He went pretty far, bro.
Yeah, that's...
And it was fun. It's the only karate robot ever.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
How's it going? I think I buy a bunch of pens from you at Columbus, right? You're the...
Long time, but the World's Fair, you just asked me now, the World, it's $20 in the World Series, one in your hand.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask on this. I was gonna ask on the group when I'm done.
Yeah, I'll give you a good deal. The
Cool.
Kings was 10, but you can have it for 5. I'll work with you. Pick out a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Columbus, you saw me?
Yeah, I bought a ton of pennants from you at Columbus. Yeah.
I got a fun load.
All right, somehow my GoPro stopped recording right here. And I did pick up this lot from this seller, and I paid $40 for the lot. And I'll show you that lot in details at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Definitely a good deal.
Between a Furby and a Lexus.
This does had so much fun on the patio.
I never saw it before.
That's why I still have it in the Amazon box.
Okay.
Is this your stuff here, miss? The glass is yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that, man. $8.
My brother loves them. He collected them.
Oh, cool, yeah. Let's see if I got the exact change for you. I might. Actually, here's 10. If I don't, we might have 2
I
ones.
have changed.
Okay. Thought that was ones. It wasn't.
If somebody has them that appreciates them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're cool. Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay, cool. Western.
Replace this probably, like this little grommet is all dry rot, you know.
Where it connects, or I see.
Where
is there
it
one on the other
holds it
side?
in, yeah. No.
Oh, you just that piece.
Just that piece.
Okay,
You
that
would
sort of
need-
locks it, grips it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So what I'm looking at here, and you really can't tell because of the angle of my GoPro, is a 2-part, pretty heavy differential hoist with a ton of chain with it.
There's nothing in my wheelhouse there. I'm like a classic rock guy.
Yeah, a lot of people have been looking for that.
Yeah.
Question: anyway, you can get to
Van Halen.
30 on that, or 40 with the hoist. You were at.
Where's the? You could definitely get 30 on that.
Okay, there was this thing here.
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go 40 for both. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right, that's cool.
Here, want me to pull this off?
Yeah, because I'm sure it has some weight.
This thing is cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking for magazines.
Cloth are on the ground. Get some cash.
Want me to carry this down for you?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be awesome. Thanks, man. Obviously, I'll get my wallet out when I get down there.
Yeah, this is a neat piece.
Yeah, I like it. I just like the antique,
It
the
is.
rustic look.
Both of them are cool.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
This works well too, believe it or not.
I might, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we had this group. I believe it was $40 for the group. We have a cool little wax pack, NASL soccer tops, soccer stickers, sealed, Rey Mysterio button. This is not much, probably like $5. 1980 Eagles Super Bowl button. These are not uncommon, but still, usually like $12 or so. Cool little tennis trophy, 1947. These sell decent, just as like a decorator piece. And then a pair of pennants, 1978 AL Champs, Yankees roster pennant, and a nice linen LA Kings, like late 60s pennant. So $40 for that group. I bought this group of cards. It was $22 for this stack. Well, Jackson Holiday, Brendan Marsh rookie, having a great start to the season. I'm a huge Phillies fan. I sell these in my antique shop more than keep them. But so Brendan Marsh rookie, another Brendan Marsh rookie. Cool O'Neal Cruz patch. And it's not a numbered one, I don't believe. Cool Charlie Connerly. I think that's 54 Bowman, if I remember correctly. But nice condition. Another O'Neal Cruz Prism. Max Fried patch card. That one's numbered out of 250, so not a low number, but for $3, pick up a patch card. Not too bad. Another O'Neal Cruz. Giancarlo Stanton patch, numbered. That's a lower number, out of 35. And an Aiden Hutchinson Mystique. I'm not sure if my buddy's going to want that card, but I picked it up in case he did. So $22 for that stack. All right, so I'm back from the yard sale. So not a ton of sports stuff to be had, which is often the case with yard sales for me, which is why I like flea markets the best. But I did buy this group of like 28 vintage Welch's, like character glasses. There's some good ones in there. There's 7 of these Dragon Tails, Muppets in Space. I think there's 3 of them. Curious George in that group at 4. Cool Tom and Jerry. I think there's 5 of them. Some assorted like Disney and Dr. Seuss. So 28 of them. They were $8. They sell pretty well. And I've had a lot of success selling like vintage sports glasses. They don't bring tons of money. Usually I'll get like $8 to $12 for a vintage sports glass. These I'm going to sell in groups. We'll see how they do. But $8, not much risk there. By the way, I did just wash all these. So it came out very nice and clean. But don't tell my wife I know how to wash dishes though. All right, so then the other yard sale for the day. Picked up a couple pieces. This piece is pseudo sports, right? So we have an antique clay pigeon shooter. I've never sold one of these, didn't know a ton about them. Tried to comp it out a bit there. I couldn't find the exact example. I was finding a lot of hand throwers. This thing's more of a mechanical thrower. Has some age. See, it's a Western brand, then the Ole Mathewson Arms and Ammunition Company. So he was at $40 on the clay pigeon shooter. Definitely some heavy weight to this. And then it came with a box of clay pigeons. I was surprised. I thought there'd be no value here. There is a little value to these too. I'm going to sell them with the thrower. I'll explain that in a second. But so he was $40 on that. Then he had this piece hanging in the garage. So pretty cool, like block and tackle differential hoist. Marked the Harrington Differential Company, Philadelphia, PA. So there's a pair of like pulleys, half ton capacity, a lot of weight here, all that chain. So I found some listings of this guy for when I got home. I couldn't comp it out there, couldn't find it, but there's some listed on eBay for $80 to $85, but some sold, one sold very similar, $48, plus a lot of shipping cost. Obviously this is a lot of weight. And then this guy, I comped him out when I got home as well, and found him for, one sold for $159.99 plus shipping, one sold for $129.99, $129 plus shipping. So I ended up, I didn't have those comps at the time, offered him $30 for this with the pigeons were included, and then, or $40 including the hoist. He took $40, so we got basically this for $30, this for $10. I'm gonna put these both in my antique shop, just so I don't have to worry about shipping these. I mean, I'll ship heavy things, but Again, there's a reason I pay rent out there. If I can sell some heavy stuff, people don't have to have it shipped. And maybe they'll pay more because they're not paying $60 or $50 to have it shipped. So again, sort of a neat pickup out of my normal wheelhouse. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe.